Shalom Israel. Y'all about Shimmy Shah brought the thumb to the brothers. Y'all Shemar thumb by Shimmy Shah to the sisters. I'm Priest Officer 50 Quran Yala. And this is the Friday night Lashawan Qadash class on the Sacramento ISUBK page. Tonight, we're gonna go over the characters, how to Salakia. We're gonna go over the characters in the ancient and the Assyrian, how to write them as well as pronounce them. And then I'm gonna go over a couple of adjectives that you can find in the scriptures. And also, I'm gonna go over a couple of the archangels found in the scriptures, right? So, Salakia, without further ado, get this started. Forward, and Salakia, as far as the archangels, we're gonna go over how to pronounce them in the Hebrew as well as the meaning of each one. And I'm not gonna go over all seven. I think I'm gonna go over like three or four of them. Get these characters out the way. So, Salakia. Right. Make sure y'all can see that 12. Thank Most High in Christ. Okay. First five characters in the ancient and the Assyrian alphabet, right? I, right? You have your ancient I, Assyrian I. Ba, ancient Ba, Assyrian Ba, right? Ga, ancient Ga, Assyrian Ga, right? Da, ancient Da, Assyrian Da. Ha, ancient Ha, Assyrian Ha, all right? A, ba, ga, da, ha. All right. There are no vowels in the Hebrew language. You understand? It's just I don't want to call it a consonant, but I guess you can call it that. There's no vowels in Hebrew, and there is no or oo or You understand? Simplest language in the world. Lashawan Qadash translate to the holy tongue given to the children of Israel by the Lord. All right. So that was the first five characters. Abagadaha. Right. And as we go on later, you will see some of the characters in the Assyrian alphabet look completely different at the end of a word versus anywhere else in the word. All right. So we went over Abagadaha. Right. Next one. Moving too fast. All right. Okay. Next we have Wazakataya. All right. The next five characters. It's 22 characters in the Hebrew alphabet, ancient in the Salakia. In the Assyrian, there's an extra five, like I said, because certain characters look different at the end of a word versus anywhere else in the word. All right. So Y, ancient Y, Assyrian Y. Za, ancient Za, Assyrian Za. Ka, not to be confused with the Ka, a Ka, but it's a Ka, a Chaa. All right. Ancient Ka, Assyrian Ka. All right. Ta, ancient Ta, Assyrian Ta. All right. And Ya, ancient Ya, Assyrian Ya. All right. Rocket. Okay, so like you. Next 6, Ka. La ma na sa I. All right. Ka. Ancient Ka, Assyrian Ka. Assyrian Ka at the end of a word. La. Ancient La, Assyrian La. Ma. Ancient Ma, Assyrian Ma, Assyrian Ma at the end of a word. All right. Na. Ancient Na, Assyrian Na, Assyrian Na at the end of a word. So like you. Sa. Ancient Sa, Assyrian Sa. I. Ancient I, Assyrian I. All right. Last 6. Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Fa. All right. All right. Last 6. So like you. Pa. Ancient Pa, Syrian Pa, Syrian Pa at the end of a word. Taza. Ancient Taza, Assyrian Taza, Assyrian Taza at the end of a word. Salakia. Qua. Ancient Qua, Assyrian Qua. Ra. Ancient Ra, Assyrian Ra. Shah. Ancient Shah, Assyrian Shah. And Tha. Ancient Shah, I'm Salaki. Ancient Tha, Assyrian Tha. Pa, Taza, Qua, Ra, Shata. Last 6. All right. So now we're gonna get into a few adjectives in the word in the scriptures, or just adjectives in Hebrew in general. An adjective is a word that describes something, right? ain't gonna do too many, just a few. All right, lock it up. All right. Okay, first word we have is Qadash. All right, Qadash. Salakia. Holy or separate. Just gonna go with holy. All right. And that is Qadash in the Hebrew. All right. Qadash in the Hebrew. Okay. Holy. Qadash in the Hebrew. Syrian spelling over here. Ancient spelling over here. Qadash. The Dan Shah connect. Right. Like I'm gonna try to make these next ones a little bit smaller. Next we have angry. Right. Angry. And that is Kara. What's the problem, Alina? Alina. Alina. What's wrong? All right. So angry is Salaki Kara, right? Okay. Kara, angry. Syrian spelling over here, ancient spelling over here. Ka Ra, the Ra and Ha sound connect right there at the end of that word. All right. Next we have bitter. Bitter. And this is more in the Hebrew. More. Right. Bitter or more in the Hebrew. Syrian spelling over here, ancient. More. The Ma and Ra sound connect right there to make the word more or bitter. Right. Next we have bold. Bold, which is pronounced batah in the Hebrew. Batah, right? Right? Assyrian spelling for batah, ancient spelling. Batah. The tie and ha sound connect at the end of that word. Right? Quick recap. Holy, right? or Qadash in the Hebrew. Syrian spelling over here. Ancient spelling, Qadash. The dot and shot sound connected at the end of that word. Next we have angry or Kara. All right. Assyrian spelling over here. Ancient over here. Ha, ra. The ra and ha sound connect over here. All right. And then next we have bitter or more in the Hebrew. Assyrian spelling over here. Ancient spelling over here. More. The ma ra sound connect to make the word more, which means bitter in English. Then you have bold or bata in the holy tongue. Assyrian spelling over here, right? Ancient spelling right here. Ba ta. The ta and ha sound connect at the end of that word. Right? Make sure you like, share the class, subscribe. If you attended, put your name, city, and state so we can mark you down for attendance. It's especially important if you're working on getting that Hebrew name, so you can jump in this body with us and help us raise up Christ's kingdom. Under Commander General Yohana, of course. All right. Okay, next we have quiet. So like I'm gonna try to fit more in this on these ones. All right, quiet, which is karash. All right, karash. See that most high Christ. Quiet, karash. Okay. Syrian spelling over here, ancient spelling over here. Rash. The ra and sha sound connect at the end of that word. All right. Okay. Next we have hairy. Hairy. Which is Shiar or Salakia. Sha'ir. 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 Salakia. Sha'ir. Okay. Hairy or Sha'ir. Syrian spelling over here. Ancient over here. Sha'ir. The I and Ra sound connect at the end of that word. All right. Next we have good. Good. Or tawab in the holy tongue. All right. good Tawab. All right. Syrian spelling for Tawab, ancient spelling for Tawab. Tawab. The Y and Ba sound connect at the end of that word. Right. Next we have hi. Not like saying hello, but high meaning on top of something or above something. Yeah. That's Rawam. Rawam. The Syrian spelling for Rawam, which means high. Ancient spelling for Rawam. Rawam. The Y and my sound connect at the end of that word. All right. Okay, do a quick recap. Quiet, Qadash, Syrian spelling over here. Ancient spelling over here. Rush, the Ra and Sha sound connect at the end of that word, right? Next we have Harry or Sha'ar, right? Assyrian spelling over here, ancient spelling over here. Sha'ar, the I and Ra sound connect right there at the end of that word. Then next we have good or Tawab. Syrian spelling over here, ancient over here. Tawab, the Y and Ba sound connect at the end of that word. And then next we have high or rawam in the Hebrew. Syrian spelling over here, ancient right here. Rawam. The Y and my sound connect at the end of that word. Right. Got a couple of more adjectives I'm gonna go over. And then I'm gonna go over a couple of the archangels. All right. Next we have strong. Strong. Which is Kazakh. Kazakh. Strong or Kazakh in the Hebrew. Syrian spelling over here, ancient over here. Kazakh. The za and qua sound connect at the end of that word, right? And then lastly, for the adjectives, we have weak. Weak, which is rapah. Rapah in the Hebrew, all right? Okay, weak or rapah in the Hebrew. Syrian spelling over here, ancient spelling over here. Ra, pa, the pa and ha sound connect at the end of that word. right? Let's go over these archangels. Got a couple of them. In fact, we got four of them. Salakia. First one is Gabriel. And these are not in order at all by any means. Gabriel or Gabar Ya'ala or right. Gabriel Gabar Ya'ala, all right, which means warrior of God. All right. Do these all one at a time, put emphasis on it. All right. Okay. Gabriel Gabar Ya'ala, which means warrior of God. Right. Salakia. You have your Assyrian spelling up here, right? Ancient down here. Ga, bar, the Ba and Ra sound connect right there in the middle of the word. Ya Allah. Gabar Ya Allah. All right. Gabriel or Gabar Ya Allah in the Hebrew, which means warrior of God. One of the archangels. Salaki. Salaki, I'm gonna try to make these next ones better, not so all over the place. All right. Next, we have Michael. Right, which is Mayaka Allah. As you know, is one of the generals in the IHBK, man. Shout out to the General Mayaka, General Mayaka Allah, which means who is like God. All right, who is like God. Michael or Mayaka Allah in the Hebrew. All right. Salakia, Mayak Allah. Okay. You have your Syrian up here, ancient down here. My Salakia. My Yak. The Ya and Ka sound connect right there. Allah. Mayak Allah. Or Michael in English, which means who is like God. All right. Like a couple more, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it. Next, we have Raphael or Rapa'ala. All right, which means God has healed. Okay, Syrian spelling up here, ancient down here. Rapa'ala. No connectors there whatsoever. Raphael or Rapa'ala, right? Which means God has healed. All right. I got one more field, and then we'll go ahead and end it. Right. Last archangel of the day we got is Uriel. Uriel, or a war, so like a war Yahweh, which means God is my light. All right. Okay. Uriel, or a war Yahweh in the Hebrew, which means God is my light. You have your Syrian spelling up here, ancient down here. Uh, War, the Y and Ra sound connect right there. Ya Allah. All right. That being said, that concludes the Friday night Lashawan Qadash class for the ISUBK Sacramento channel. Once again, I'm Priest Officer 50 Karan Yala of ISUBK NorCal. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatham to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathan Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Shalom, Israel.